They say if you hear someone knocking on your cabin door in the middle of the forest, don't answer, because sometimes the knocking isn't trying to get in, it's trying to find out if you're still awake. 3 years ago, my friend Mason inherited his grandfather's hunting cabin deep inside Montana's Bitterroot National Forest. Before selling it, he wanted one final weekend there. So it was just 4 of us, me, Mason, Tyler, and Chris. No internet, no cell service. The nearest gas station, almost 40 miles away. The cabin looked ordinary. Old wooden walls, stone fireplace, a rusted weather vane spinning on the roof. The only strange thing was what Mason's grandfather had written inside the guest book. If someone knocks after midnight, don't answer. We laughed. Old people always leave creepy notes. Around 1:30 a.m., everyone was asleep except me. That's when I heard 3 slow knocks. Knock, knock, knock. Not loud, almost polite. I checked the window. Nothing. Pitch black. No flashlight. No footsteps. Eventually, I convinced myself it was tree branches. The next evening, we found something strange. The dirt around the cabin was untouched. No footprints, no animal tracks, nothing. That night, the knocking returned. This time, it came from the back door. 3 slow knocks. Then, silence. Tyler heard it too. We grabbed flashlights, opened the door. Nobody. The forest was completely still, but the porch was wet, as if someone had just been standing there in the rain. Except, it hadn't rained for 2 days. Nobody wanted to admit it, but none of us wanted to sleep. Around 2 a.m., the knocking started again. Front door, 3 knocks, then the back door, 3 knocks, then the wall beside the fireplace, 3 knocks. It was moving around the cabin, like someone walking in circles. Chris whispered, "Don't open it." Nobody moved. The knocking stopped. For nearly 5 minutes, there was complete silence. Then, something much worse happened. We heard footsteps, not outside, inside. Slow, wooden floorboards creaking, from the empty hallway leading toward our room. But no one was there. Every flashlight pointed at the hallway. Nothing, just darkness. The footsteps stopped, right outside the bedroom door. Then, 3 gentle knocks. On the bedroom door, nobody opened it. At sunrise, we packed everything. As Mason locked the cabin, he suddenly froze. There were 4 muddy boot prints inside the cabin, leading away from the hallway. Toward the front door, we counted them twice. There were only 4, exactly the same number as the people who had stayed there. Except, none of our boots matched the pattern we left before breakfast. Mason sold the cabin 2 months later. The new owner only stayed 1 night, according to the real estate agent. He never explained why he left. He simply returned the keys and said, "Something keeps checking if you're awake." To this day, I still wake up sometimes after hearing 3 slow knocks. Not on my front door, on my bedroom door. To this day, I still wake up sometimes after hearing 3 slow knocks. Not on my front door, on my bedroom door. I always tell myself, it's just the house settling. It's the wind. It's nothing. But I've noticed something strange. No matter how many times I convince myself, I never have the courage to open the bedroom door. Because a small part of me still wonders. That one night, the knocking might stop, and whoever has been checking will finally decide to come inside. If you enjoyed today's mystery, make sure to subscribe for more original suspense stories every week. Leave a comment below. What would you have done? Would you have opened the cabin door or stayed completely silent? And remember, some mysteries are better left unanswered.